Automobile assembly and commissioning is a core course of automobile manufacturing and assembly technology major. It is established according to the skill requirements of the post. Highly targeted, professional, and practical. After the study, you should master the basic knowledge and technological procedures, possess the operational skills, and can undertake various tasks of automobile assembly and commissioning. To learn this course well, we should first know the technological process of automobile manufacturing. So, in this chapter, we should learn the basic knowledge of automobile production process first. We will first learn the basic knowledge of automobile production process.
1. Concept of automobile process. In the automobile manufacturing industry, stamping, welding, painting, and assembling are the 4 core technologies. And the automobile production process is mainly as follows. Stamp the steel sheet, then weld the stamped parts. To get the BID, paint, perform final assembly after the body is painted. Finally, install the chassis parts, electric parts, and body accessories, and store the automobile. 2. Stamping. Stamping is the first step of all processes. The steel sheet is first cut to a suitable size on a cutting machine. At this time, normally only punching, trimming, and other actions are performed. Then, the real stamping forming process starts. For each workpiece, there is a mold. And as long as corresponding molds are installed on the punching machine, various workpieces can be produced. Molds play a significant role in stamping. Their quality directly determines the quality of workpieces. The cold stamping process can be summarized into 4 basic processes. 1. Blanking. The stamping process of separating the sheet, including punching, cutting, trimming, sectioning, etc. 2. Bending. The stamping process of making the sheet form a certain angle and shape along the bending line. 3. Drawing. The stamping process of transforming the flat sheet into open hollow parts, or further changing the shape and size of the hollow parts. 4. Partial forming. The process of changing the blank by various local deformations of different properties or the stamping forming process, including flanging, bulging, leveling, shaping, etc. The stamping process flow is as follows. Storage of raw materials, on-calling and shearing, mold installation and commissioning, batch production, and storage. The function of on-calling and shearing is, most of the stamping materials are coiled materials, so they shall be on-coiled and cut into specified size. Before cutting, the sheet should also be leveled. Press stamping is usually used in calendering, forming, and bending of large sheet parts, or in the shallow drawing, forming, bending, correction, blanking, and other cold stamping process of sheet parts. 3. Welding. Welding is the process of connecting stamped body panels into a body assembly by local heating or simultaneous heating and pressing. Spot welding is the most widely used in automobile body manufacturing. The quality of welding directly affects the strength of the body. The welding process consists of 2 processes, that is, welding and positioning. It is to perform branch welding step by step on the welding production line of the positioning fixture, and then carry out the main welding of the side body. And there are also branch weld lines such as car doors. After the car doors and back doors are installed, BIW is formed. and follow-up processes that is grinding, repair welding, and jointing are required. The BIW welding process is as shown in the figure. Start from the welding of rear longitudinal beam and rear cross beam and process gradually to form the BIW. Automobile body welding milling includes spot welding, projection welding, and carbon dioxide gas shield welding. Spot welding is milling used for the welding of milling body assembly and side body assembly. Projection welding is milling used for the welding of nuts and bolts. Carbon dioxide gas shield welding and argon arc welding are milling used for the welding of body assembly. 4. Painting process. Painting has two important functions. One is to prevent corrosion and the other is to make the automobile more beautiful. The painting process is more complicated with higher technical requirements, and milling includes the following processes: pretreatment and premier before painting, painting process and drying process. The whole process requires treatment of many chemical reagents, fine process parameter control and higher requirements for paint materials, and higher requirements for paint materials and various processing equipment. So for most of the company, the painting process is a technical secret. The first step of automobile painting is to do surface treatment. There are three purposes for pretreatment. 1. Enhanced adhesion of the coating and prolong the service life of the coating. 2. Create conditions to make the coating more smooth, beautiful, and bright. 3. Enhance the corrosion resistance of the coating and coated materials. Next, we will introduce the cathode electrophoresis. It is to coat the surface electrophoresis of the pre-treated body with a premier, and the cathode electrophoresis painting is one of the coat techniques of the paint shop. Equipment of cathode electrophoresis milling includes the electrophoresis tank, electrophoresis aortic ring system, and filtration system, material device, ultrafiltration system, electrophoresis tank liquid temperature automatic control system, analysis system, DC power supply, post-electrophoresis washing system, electrophoresis premier drying system, pretreatment line, electrophoresis line, etc. This is the main equipment of cathode electrophoresis tank. Next, the third step, PVC, polyvinyl chloride sealing and underbody sealing UBS. This process is to apply PVC weld glue and spray PVC to paint the underbody, according to the regulations of the PDM, Product Data Management Drawing. The fourth step is intermediate coat painting. The intermediate coat painting process is abbreviated as intermediate coating, and its purpose is to create excellent conditions for the decorations of the finishing coat. The intermediate coat painting process mainly includes premier grinding and cleaning. The main purpose of premier grinding are to remove the burrs and debris on the surface, eliminate particles, roughness, and unevenness on the surface of the workpiece, enhance the adhesion of the layers. The main purpose of cleaning are to wipe away the dust and water stains on the body surface. Keep the body surface clean and strive for 100% cleanness. The manual clean process is follows. 1. After grinding, wipe off the motor and water stains on all parts of the body with a cloth. 2. Clean the moisture and dust in all parts of the body with compressed air. 3. Wipe off the dust on all parts of the body with a dry cloth. 4. Then clean the dust and fiber in all parts of the body with compressed air. 5. Wipe off the dust on all parts of the body with a sticky cloth. 6. Blow all parts of the body with an iron blower. If there is an ostrich feather wiping machine, steps 3 and 4 may not be performed. This is an ostrich feather wiping machine. The fifth step is body intermediate coating. 1. Manual painting. Manually paint the inner surfaces of the four doors, bonnet, trunk lid, and engine compartment. Paint the inner surfaces of the four doors twice with an interval of about 3 minutes. Ensure that these parts are painted in a uniform and tight manner without emission and sagging. 2. Automatic painting. Paint the outer surfaces of the body with an automatic machine. Adopt high-voltage electrostatic spraying or high-pressure air spraying. Ensure that the painting is evenly applied without emission, sagging, pinholes, sinkholes, and orange peels. 3. Manual check. Manually check the body and perform manual repair painting in case of any emission. In case of defects such as small particles, grind with 1500 mesh abrasive paper and then repair it with a spraying gun. 6. Body finishing coat painting. The purpose is to apply a high-quality finishing coat on the intermediate coat of the body. The finishing coat painting process is a key process of the paint shop. The performances of all coatings are basically reflected on the finishing coat. The process of body finishing coat painting is as follows. 1. Intermediate coat grinding. Same as premier grinding. The difference lies in the type of abrasive paper used. 800 mesh to 1000 mesh waterproof abrasive paper is used for intermediate coat, as higher quality requirements are posed on the appearance of the finishing coat. Remove the burrs and debris on the surface. Eliminate particle, roughness, and unevenness on the surface of the workpiece. Enhance the adhesion of the layer. 2. Intermediate coat cleaning, identical to premier cleaning. 3. Finishing coat painting. This is determined according to the type of the finishing coat. Finishing coats include flat finish varnish, metallic paint, and resin paint. So normally, there are 3 painting stations. 4. Finishing coat drying process. Generally speaking, the temperature is 140 degrees centigrade and the time is about 30 minutes. 5. Finishing coat force cooling. Cooled to about 40 degrees centigrade. 7. Finishing coat decoration and wax spraying. 1. Purpose of finishing coat decoration and wax spraying. This process is mainly to eliminate some defects of the body, use the effect of man, machine, material, method, and the environment. There are inevitably some defects on the body surface, such as small particle, dirty spots, and flow marks, which affects the appearance quality of the body. This process is to eliminate these defects to make the body surface more beautiful. This process is divided into 3 stations: grinding, polishing, and spot repair. 2. Process of finishing coat decoration and wax spraying. 1. Grinding. Use 1200 to 1500 mesh gas paper to grind the defects. In case of a flow mark, use a planer to plane it and then grind it with gas paper. Both dry grinding and wet grinding are available. 2. Polishing. Wipe off the grinding dust. Apply polishing paste and polish with a polishing machine. Use a proper amount of polishing paste. Use an appropriate force, and do not polish too long to avoid damaging the coat. Wipe off the dust after polishing. There are 2 types of polishing machines, electric and pneumatic. 3. Spot repair. If the body defects caused by grinding, polishing, and other defects cannot be eliminated, spot repair is required. 4. Body painting. Since the inner cavity electrophoresis of the body is not painted or the electrophoretic coating is very thin, the corrosion resistance is poor. To enhance its corrosion resistance, a layer of anti-corrosion wax is sprayed inside to form a hydrophobic layer.
Okay, in this class, we will learn the basic knowledge of the 4 major processes of automobile production. That's the end of the class.